All right, yeah. So welcome back to another video. Today we have Danny right there. Yeah, no, this is Mando way. It's Danny. As promised, guys, you guys are gonna see a video on this beauty right here, which is basically done. We're just gonna test drive it. So you guys stay tuned. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you. We appreciate you guys so much. Oh look, we also got Tavo here today. You wanna say something, Tavo?
Huh?
You wanna say something?
Thank you to JAC for hooking it up on my.
What is that? A 9-inch drop now, right?
Hey, no.
Static as fuck.
Okay.
All right, y'all stay tuned. All right, you guys, so check this out. We have not been recording a lot on this because honestly, this is a very boring part, but a very crucial part. I need to show you guys. This is what we do, what we're doing on this truck. We've done it in the past. You guys seen it on Leo's truck. This firewall obviously has been modified a lot, and now we're putting everything on the inside. So we went ahead and we bought those from Summit. We're drilling it out from the inside, and then it makes it easier because obviously from the outside it's hard to drill through there with the frame being there. But we're pre-drilling it from the inside, and then we're gonna take it off, make a hole in the middle that we can fit our connectors through and everything, and then that harness is gonna go up here. Another thing we gotta do is this big bulk right here, it goes to the back of the box that goes right here on the dash. So we have to separate the wires that go right here. Extended wire has to get extended so we can put it on the other side. But you guys can see here how it's nicely wrapped up, and we reloomed it. We got the fuse box right here, and then we have the computer right here. So whenever he gets his console made, he's gonna have all that here. He'll be able to make an access panel for this fuse box, and it's gonna make the inside of the engine compartment look really clean. You guys can see that Danny also went and extended this harness. This is the harness that goes on the side originally over there. Big bulky harness right there. It's super ugly, but You know, we got rid of that. Put it right here. What else? But yeah, guys, we gotta get the Hydro Boost pedal on there. But first, we gotta finish the wiring because this is the tedious stuff. So we're trying to knock that out of the way before we can continue doing anything else. Another thing is we're waiting on powder coat stuff right now, like I mentioned whenever I showed you guys the rear. So we are knocking out all the annoying stuff, I guess you could say, while we wait on powder coat. Hopefully that thing comes in pretty soon. So you guys keep watching the video. Alright guys, so you guys can see it's a lot of wires that have to be extended. Some thin ones, some thicker ones. But it's a long process, but Danny's going ahead and he's knocking it out. I went ahead and did this. You guys seen that earlier. And then we put a grommet on there. And then we also did our seam sealer on here already. This isn't silicone, for those of you wondering. We use the 3M seam sealer on this. So if they wanted to, they could sand that and smooth it out if they want to, but you know, it's on the inside, there's no point. Alright guys, now that Danny went ahead and watered the notch, Mando went ahead and cleaned up the rear end. Danny's gonna cut it, and then he's gonna start working on the link setup. I already built the links. You guys saw me build those earlier at the same time that I built the ones for the GMC. What else? He's gonna get the rear end in here, set it in place and everything, and then he's gonna cut that off. We'll make the mount for the front. But you guys are gonna see that on a time lapse right now. All right, guys. So y'all check this out. I went ahead and you guys see me make the notch. I redid it because you guys see here how close that is to the notch. The rotor was gonna have a lot less space than what I thought because the back spacing is different on these wheels. I guess the customer bought them and they're different opposite than what they usually are. It has about 3/4 of an inch less back spacing, which means the rotor is gonna be closer to the notch and it's gonna be too close to my liking. So I just went ahead and redid the notch, made it inboard, and there it is, guys. Danny's gonna go ahead and weld it in. We're gonna get it knocked out.
Me lleva la que me trajo la verga.
Ah, Simon, man. All right, guys. So now that Danny went ahead and welded in the notch, you guys saw him clean it up and do everything he has to do. We went ahead and we tacked on the back brackets. He's gonna go ahead and start working on the front foiling stuff and the upper back mounts. All right, guys. So now that Danny got the cross member in here, he got the links in here. He's gonna go ahead and weld as much as he can. Then I'm gonna come in here and start designing some filler plates right there. The bag mounts. We have the compressor mounts already done. And we gotta make shock mounts and the track bar mounts and the actual track bar. Alright guys, so I haven't done a lot of talking on this. We've just been, grinding. We got a little behind with some stuff, but we're back on track. Compressor mounts are on, shock mounts are on, the airlift mount is on, back mounts are done. You guys seen me weld the cross member notch. Danny's gonna go ahead and burn that thing into the actual truck. And then we gotta make some bracing that goes from there to there, some tube. We gotta take this off. Before we take that off, we gotta brace it like we did that side, just to make sure that the frame doesn't open up, which it shouldn't, because there's a bumper on here. But it's better to be safe than sorry. We gotta add a cross member here, and then we can make our fuel cell mounts, air tank mount. But it's getting pretty close, guys. You guys are gonna continue seeing the process, and then we're probably gonna end this rear video with everything torn apart, because a lot of this stuff is getting powder coated. He mentioned he wanted the rear end powder coated, the links, obviously the track bar is gonna get powder coated, and I'm not sure yet. I still gotta get in contact with him again to see what he wants to do. But we already figured out the color. He's gonna match it to the interior, so it is gonna pop out a lot, guys, with the black, the tan, the maroon. So you guys keep looking out. Alright guys, so Danny went ahead and put the DOM on here to reinforce it. He's gonna go ahead and cut this off. I'm gonna go pick up the air tank for it, because the one that we got is a little too big for this, so we're gonna get one that fits right here. And then he's gonna go ahead and tear this thing apart, and we're gonna go ahead and get it with some paint on there. And then we're gonna do a couple coats of that satin black. And then the links are getting sent out to get powder coated, the same color as the interior. I'm pretty sure I already said that to you guys. Alright guys, so now that we have the tank bolted up and stacked in, we're gonna go ahead and take it off, and then we can go ahead and start cleaning and painting the whole thing. We were just missing that, but that came in already, so we can go ahead and knock that out. right, guys, if you watch the whole video, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. On the next video, you guys are gonna see the Ford. Yeah, you guys are gonna see the Ford. I already have it scheduled for Wednesday, this following Wednesday. So today's Saturday. Wait, yeah, this video's gonna be up Sunday, technically. So this following Wednesday, it's gonna be up, and then Friday after that, we got the silver truck, and then you guys already seen a picture of that. That's the body job one we're doing. And then after that, maybe it'll be the finale of the OBS. There might be another one that just got dropped off today, so y'all stay tuned.